Hey friends, I'm so excited to be sharing with you today a couple of products that really help to frame your face and pull your look all together. If you notice, I have all of my makeup on except for my lip color and my brows. Now, your brows help to frame your face and bring accent to your eyes, and your lip color helps to pull everything together. So let me tell you a funny story about when my son was little. We used to be tent campers, and we had gone camping at a local state park, and I went to the bathroom to go wash my face and take everything off before bed. And when I got back, my son looked at me in shock and said, "Oh, Mom, where are your eyebrows?" And I said, "What do you mean, where are my eyebrows? I have eyebrows." And he's like, "No, you don't, Mom. You don't have any eyebrows. What did you do?" And so I explained to him that I use makeup on my eyebrows so that they look darker and that I had just washed my face. And I did that every night. So I don't know why this time it was a shock to him and he just never noticed before. Perhaps it was we were in a different environment. He wasn't sidetracked by other things. I don't know. But it is true that your eyebrows do make a difference on your face. And for many years, when I first started selling Mary Kay, I didn't do anything with my eyebrows. So I had to learn some tips and tricks about that. So I'm going to be sharing that with you, okay? So first of all, I am a low maintenance person. So some of you may have beautifully arched and just fixed brows. That's just not me. Mine is just my natural brow. I did attempt to go get my brows waxed at one time and I got burnt, and so it kind of scared me from doing it again. I'm also chicken to pluck them, and I did have them like professionally done one time, but I'm just such a low maintenance person. So mine are light, so I just go with what I have. You're your own makeup artist. You know what you like the best. So whatever you like to do is fantastic. If you have a place that does your brows that you would like to recommend, feel free to put that in the comments. That would be great because I know there are a lot of people who go and get their brows framed. Now, I do know that if you're not very good at knowing how to fill out your brows, or if by chance because you overplucked when you were younger, that you just don't have as many brows, or you've just gotten older and you just don't have the brows like you did, there are stencils. Now, you want to make sure that it looks like you and you're not like creating a whole different look, and that they look natural for you. It's very important. So there's a lot of different shapes to those stencils, and it's not like a stamp. It's like a little stencil that you can use, and then you just kind of fill in the stencil part. So you can check that out at Sally's. I know that's available for sure. But I'm going to show you how I kind of do it freehand. And the more that you do it, the more comfortable you get with it. Now, Mary Kay does have an eye brush, and it has a spoolie on one side that kind of brushes, and then it has an angled tip. So there's a few things. This can be used as eyeliner. So you can kind of wet it and use one of our Chroma Fusion eyeshadows and use it as an eyeliner. Or you can also use it if you like a powder for your brows. You can also wet it and use one of the eyeshadows. Like hazelnut is a really good color for people with lighter hair. If you have jet black hair, then onyx is a dark color that we have. I can't remember right off the top the color for people with red hair. I'm going to have to remember that. If you're interested in that, put that in the comments. I'll tell you what it is. I'll look it up for you. But you can use that. Or we have tinted brow gel. That also works great. But what I'm going to be using today is our soft brow liner or brow pencil. And this is a tool that I love. So what I do first is I just take and kind of brush my brows. Now you might see some color transfer on there because I use that brow brush all the time. So the tip that I've been told by makeup artists, and you just have to know that every makeup artist is different, just like painters and artists of any kind. They have their favorite tools, they have their favorite techniques, and they have a way that they do things. So you are your own makeup artist. You're creating a masterpiece on your face. So whatever tools and tips and tricks that I'm sharing with you, you take them and you use them. And then create your own masterpiece on your face, okay? So this is some of the tips that I use. First of all, makeup artist Lori Hogg taught me that you go right here, to the side of your nose and straight up. Okay? That it shouldn't go any further in than right here. All right, the next tip is where your arch is. And it goes from the corner of your nose through your pupil at an angle, and your arch is right about there. And then last, your eyebrows should only go so far. So once again, you take it at an angle, you see how it goes right through there, and then your brows shouldn't come here. If your brows come down here, it makes them look like they've drooped, right? If you have them too short, then it doesn't frame your eyes right, frame your face right, okay? So let's go ahead and do both of those eyes. So right there, and right there. Okay, what I like to do is kind of draw a line at the bottom first. And I'm kind of framing that. Then I'm going to come right here and I'm going to go upward in little strokes like hair would be. All right, now you see the difference between this side and this side, right? Okay, we're gonna soften that, and that's what the spoolie brush is for. So they're not just like bold and it just draws your attention. And you want it to kind of blend and to just frame your face, but not be what draws the biggest attention when they look at your face. All right, oh, I didn't bring my foundation brush. The other thing I would have done is taken and just cleaned up that little area right there. All right, so you see the difference? It makes a difference. You can use this if you have nice, thick, full brows. Okay, if you have nice, thick, full brows, then you might not need any color at all. And we'll talk about that in a minute. The other thing that Lori Hogg said, which I think is a great thing to always share, is that your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. They're not going to look exactly the same. If you'll look in the mirror and look at your own eyes, you'll notice that the shape of each eye is different. None of us have a perfectly symmetrical face. And so both sides are not identical. That's why sometimes people will say, well, you have a good side. Which is your good side when you take a picture? And it makes a difference. And so knowing whichever is your favorite side or your good side. With your brows, if they look perfectly identical, then they don't look natural. Which is okay, because you may not want natural looking brows. You may want brows that look more sculpted or more defined. And that's okay if that's the look you're going for. But if you don't do all of those things, don't worry. If you are a more natural brow person, that's perfectly fine. You are your own makeup artist, and you're creating the look that you want. Now, I will say this, oops, that's probably, it is much easier to do this when you are able to hold a mirror a little closer up. It's a little harder from a distance and looking that way, but I just can't film that way. All right, so the other thing I'm going to share with you is the Mary Kay Brow Gel. This is the new brow gel. It's clear. I love it. If you want to use the brow gel, you can. It's going to set your brows for the day so that they stay in place the way you want them to. and it's clear. It is only to be used on your eyes, not your eyelashes. It is not a lash primer. It is not suitable to be used anywhere other than your brows. I'm telling you that. Doesn't matter what anybody else tells you. The Mary Kay Brow Gel is just for your brows, okay? Now, if you have really nice natural brows and you just want to shape them and put them in place, the clear gel is perfect for you. If you want to prep your brows first and then add liner on top of it, you can do that and then use it to set. That's fine too. The brow gel is clear, so you can use it whatever way is best for you. All right, so now you see the difference in how your brows look when you are framing your face, and it kind of pulls it all together. Now let's talk about lip color. So a few things is you want to make sure that when you're doing your makeup, one of the rules, if you want to follow the rules, but you might be a rule breaker, if you want to follow the rules, then you wouldn't be bold everywhere. You would have like one place that maybe has a more bolder color or a brighter color than anywhere else, but you wouldn't do like a bold eye and bold lips, or bold eye, bold blush, and bold lips. Like it would just be overload. It would be a lot. Now, that might be the look you're going for. That might be your style. But a normal daytime look is going to be picking one of those things. So today we're going to talk about the lip colors. I shared this in a video earlier that these are limited edition lipsticks that I absolutely love. And if you've been a long-time Mary Kay customer and you have one of those compacts that we used to have that would hold your lipstick or your lip gloss in it, guess what? This fits in that compact. So I know for myself, I still have one of those compacts, and I think what I'm going to do, I saw another Mary Kay person do this, and I think it's a great idea. I'm going to put my pressed powder and a brush or a sponge in that compact, and then I'm going to put one of these lipsticks in it, and it'll be perfect to stick in my purse. Now, if you are not a longtime Mary Kay customer, you do not have one of those old compacts, don't worry. This will be fine in your purse or your pocket or wherever you normally keep it. But just for those of you who've been with us for a long time, then just know these fit. All right, so I showed you a couple of these colors earlier. And this one I have used in a previous video, but it is so pretty. And that one is, I think it's Empowering. Oh, I didn't bring my glasses to the table. I think it is Empowering is what it's called, I believe. And then this one is Positive Impact. Let me see if I can turn that a little bit better. Empower. Yeah, this one's Empower, which was the pink. And this one is Positive Impact. It is also pretty and sparkly, but I want you to watch this. This is what I love about it. It's such a beautiful color. And even though you see all of that sparkle, it's really a lighter color. All right, so you can see those two together. Well, when I say it's a lighter color, I guess it's not a lighter color. It's just not as sparkly as it looks on the outside. All right, so this is Empower. And this is the Positive Impact. Had to think about it for a second. Empower, Positive Impact. Both have that really pretty shine to it on the outside of it. They're very soft, creamy lip colors. So if you like both of those lip colors or one of those lip colors, make sure to get with your Mary Kay beauty consultant as soon as possible and let her know which color you want and get it ordered. The reason why is because they are limited edition. They will sell out. And every time that you purchase one of those, $1 goes to the Mary Kay Charitable Foundation. And the Mary Kay Charitable Foundation is one of the ways that Mary Kay gives back. So not just through the sale of these lipsticks. I mean, every time you purchase products from Mary Kay, part of that money goes towards the Mary Kay Charitable Foundation. But this is an additional opportunity for more to give back to the Charitable Foundation. And they give grants to doctors who research cancers that affect women. They give to organizations and nonprofits that work with those who have been affected by domestic violence. They also give to programs that help empower and equip women to be able to get out of abusive situations or to know the signs of abuse. And so I know that every time I'm selling one of these lipsticks or giving it as a gift, which would make a great gift as well, that it's not just a product that is giving back to me, but it's giving back to others as well. So I love that it's giving me a look that I like, but I love that it's also giving back. So any of these products you're interested in, make sure to talk to your Mary Kay beauty consultant about that and play around with your makeup. Remember that you are your own makeup artist. You're creating a masterpiece every time you're doing your makeup, and your beauty consultant is here to help you, your personal beauty consultant, with the things that are most important to you. And let me say this, if you ask her a question and she doesn't know the answer, don't worry, because she'll find the answer out for you, and that's how she learns and grows as a business owner and as a beauty consultant in Mary Kay, and that's how you'll learn as well. So thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any questions, just put them down in the comments and I'll be glad to answer them for you. All right, have a great day.